It's here. I picked up a Canon R6 Mark II with the basic kit lens. It came in faster with the kit lens. It was going to take a while if I got the camera only. Why did I buy an R6 Mark II? Even after Dave Mays publicly tweeted at me that it's a boring camera. I kind of need a boring camera right now. I have the R5C. It records at 8K at 60 frames per second when I put a little battery bank on it. I have the C70. It's got the DGO sensor, internal NDs, mini XLR. It's amazing, but they are a lot of camera, and I wanted something a little boring to carry around with me every day. And my EOS R is feeling a little long in the tooth. It doesn't have 4K at 60 frames per second or even internal 10-bit recording. So let's see what's in the box. Oh, important information for the R6 Mark II. So I definitely got to register it and do the firmware update. Warranty info. Image.canon. Does this website still exist? I didn't realize they were still doing that. Manual. LPE6NH, the latest version. Another charger, always handy to have. Strap, I don't really ever use the Canon straps. They're a little too light. Here is the kit lens. It's not the L series. It's got a variable aperture. Feels relatively smooth. I've never owned an RF lens before. This is the first RF lens I've actually owned. But I'm thinking I might sell it and get my money back on it. Or I might keep it as like a crash lens. I'm not sure yet. And here's the body. Oh, they put the serial sticker on there. That's interesting. Yeah. This is my first camera with Canon's IBIS. Brandon has the R7 and I borrowed it a bunch, but it's very cool. But it's kind of crazy that it like rattles when it's not on. Okie dokie. Let's put the lens on here. This is pretty nice with the RF lens. It's got a 67mm thread, so I've got a step-up ring for an ND filter. So let's go take this out and see what we can do with it. Luckily, today is Big Hat Days, and we'll have plenty of stuff to go check out in Old Town Clovis, right? What you doing out here?
I'm in no rush. Soaking up the sun in Big Hat Days.
Yeah, it's good.
Enjoying no rain for a change.
Okay. How you enjoying Big Hat Days?
Loving it. Waiting for my chicken.
What's up?
What's up, Kyle?
Okay, back home, I took a shower, I changed because I was stinky from riding the bike, but I'm really happy with the R6. I think really my only complaint with the R6 is this new R, and it started with the R5 and then the original R6. They switched to a sans serif R. I really like The Serif R from the box, from the original EOS R, it doesn't bug me on the R5C because it's got a serif C. It's got the C for cinema on it, and it's a serif. It's a great C. Yeah, just like I feel like it almost looks like Myriad Pro R here. It's not as good. It's not as nice. Switch back to the serif R, Canon. This was a great R. Come back. Anyway, using the camera was excellent. Everything you would expect from a modern Canon camera. It boots up insanely fast. I could switch it on and start recording so fast that the Rode VideoMic NTG would take a moment to wake up. I'd like turn it on, start recording, and then like the audio has some pops in it because the mic is waking back up. I looked at the footage. These cameras only have 12 stops of dynamic range in C-Log 3. And, you know, as long as you know that and you protect your highlights, I use the Peter McKinnon VND, you're going to be fine. Yeah, you're not going to reach down into the shadows as much as something with C-Log 2 and 16 stops of dynamic range like this C70. But that's a trade-off for being way more incognito and having way better battery life in comparison and being way more lightweight. Now, this is a little heavy. This piece of RF glass, you know, despite it being a kit lens, I was worried it was going to feel as light and cheap as like an old 18 to 55 that you would get with a SL1, SL2, T2i. But it does have some heft to it. I'm not disappointed in the build quality of the 24 to 105 kit lens with the variable aperture of what is it, f4 to f7.1. I basically just treated it as if it was a constant f8 because we were outside during the daytime, but it's not bad for just like $250, $300. So overall, first impressions of the R6, I'm pretty impressed. I don't think it's a boring camera. I think it's a solid one. If you're interested in an R6 and have a question, leave it in the comments. If you are interested in getting an R6 and are ready to buy, there's a link down in the doobly-doo. It's an affiliate link. It helps the channel. If you liked this video, hit the like button. If you want to learn more, hit subscribe, and I will see you next time. Peace.